Hi, straight in with this one. Let's put a bit of a wet here and there over the sky of it. Oh dear, that's dirty. Okay, leave bits of unpainted paper or unwatered paper. So a bit of a warm with the sienna, burnt sienna. A bit of alizarin on the further down. Not sure what this is going to be. So a bit of a cloud, a bit of blue. It's almost a sort of a, well, if I put water in, we'll put it in a reflection, won't we? There we go. And a bit of cloud, just underneath, across there. This is Bockingford, 140. Well, that looks all right. So we'll reclip the paper. I'm sort of doodling this afternoon. I haven't got anything in mind. I was going to do an acrylic, but I thought I'll take an easier option. Thing is, with acrylic, you can work on them till they're as good as you can get them at the time. But I do enjoy doing the abstract ones. Abstract in the sense that the landscapes are highly imaginative. They don't exist in reality. I just want to I'll dry that off a bit. So take your headphones off. I've got the board at about 30 degrees, which is a good angle. So let's put in some distance, a bit of alizarin, a bit of blue. That's a bit of sienna. Nice, warm, rich colours. We'll go higher up here, I think. Okay. Let's have a bit of burnt umber. We don't use burnt umber very much. Should do. It's a beautiful, warm colour. See, with a bit of red. Let's just get that in there. Blue, bit of alizarin. Let's just drop these darks in. When the paper's wet, you need thick, juicy paint. And I've got a lovely mouth to put this in to show it. Let's get that coming up there. Alright, let's just drag that down. Bit of a reflection. Bit of dark in there. Leave some sparkle, and then we can just put in a bit of that background colour. Bit of blue. Probably gone a bit dark, but no matter. of red in there. Right, let's get some really good, rich darks. So blue, burnt umber, good, and burnt sienna. So let's drop those in there. Pull the loose hairs from the hake. Nice reds. Blue. Could call this a sort of a abstract watercolour. We've got quite a lot of things going on there, and we'll put a bit of a beach in. Let's just reclip the paper. Now, don't be scared of all this, it's only a piece of paper. We want some nice colour in here now. Pull out those wretched hairs, so keep losing. Just a sort of a beach. We'll put some rocks in there. I'm going to scrape this. Okay. Card. I think it's a good idea to know where your cards are before you start painting, unlike me. Right, let's just, I can't lift out any of that really. I'm going to do some detail. If you see how the blue and the reds and the umbers, they separate and leave this lovely granular effect. First person I saw doing this, and I've said it many times, was John Darlison, many years ago. A really fine watercolour colourist. I'm sure he did other things as well. Right, I'm going to dry that off and then I'm going to decide what we're going to do with it. I think maybe a bit of something there or there, a bit like the last one I did. If I actually go around to uploading it, let's just. Right, autumny colours, reds, dark reds. Bit of umber. Let's just bit of blue in that umber, just to darken. And I'll put some stuff on there, some trunks and things. And I just dragged that down in the murk. Let's just drag that down there. And maybe just a little bit of hard stuff over there. Don't want to use burnt Payne's grey. Got some dark in there. And by loosening the paint with the wet, I can edge out a little bit. Just bring that over there. So we've still got the reflections, but it helps to throw everything back into relief. Now just a bit of blue in there. Okay, right, we'll edge out with the card. We'll put a bit of detail in some of this here. Okay. I'll finish that off with the rigger. Just taking a little bit of a scratch out there. How's that looking? Let's just alter that a little bit. Zoom in a little bit. Too much. Right, okay. I think that's a good foil for what's behind. Don't do too much more to that. I'll use the smaller rigger, so the number 1, and just put in a bit of greeny stuff. So I use blue and yellow, lemon yellow. Let's just put it where it'll show. Could put a bit of reflection in for this. Just a little bit of grass, just in that foreground. Okay, let's pull down that reflection of the trees on the left. Dark. Okay. Now, a little bit of detail in here. Leave gaps between your branches, otherwise it will look as if everything is behind rather than I was going to say that. So that'll do, that's all we want in that. Now, with as Ron Manson would say, with a thirsty hake, clean water, just squeeze it out a bit, nice and flat, and just a bit of wind ruffle. Well, that will do. I would have liked it to have been a bit cleaner. Let's just want it to show. Oh, it needs to be clean. It's just a little bit of wind ruffling the surface. Okay, that'll do. Right, nothing else. We'll just put the birds in. They were too obvious. The last one I went a bit awry because I had too much water on it, on the brush. Right, no more detail than that. Let's sign it. Nowhere. I don't usually sign. I always sign on the left. Put a tiny one in there. Usher there, that's it. Right, nothing now remains but to put it in a mount. Here I've got a lovely triple mount. And here it is. Don't look. Alright. Well, there we are. I reckon that's quite a nice little watercolour. I could let's take a little bit of toilet roll. Take a bit of yachts out. Take it out from here. And we can just put a little bit of a reflection in down there. Another one here. Just loosens the paint. Okay, so that should do. Just make them both sound a little bit more of a billowing sail. There we are. So a couple of yachts. That will do. Right, let's zoom you in. Well, zoom you out to start with. Right, well that's our watercolour. Lakeland scene, yet again. But they're all different. Right, let's go into it. Let's look at those little yachts. That's all you need. Just a little point of interest. Look, plenty of colour in that background. That glows more online on the screen than it does in actual real life. But so there's our larger tree. Maybe I should just strengthen up one or two of those down the bottom there. Okay, that'll do. No more than that. Well, just I might feather that a little bit. So it merges in with the background. Right, okay, there we are. A small watercolour, or two small watercolours. I'll go and upload them now. Hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.